Class, so good morning. Let's talk about determinants today. Am I loud and clear? Okay naman ako. Okay. So we have discussed already matrices, addition, subtraction, but we are not yet done with determinants. No. So suppose we have a matrix A, for example. This matrix A has an element of A11, A12, A21, and A22. So alam na natin kung ano ibig sabihin ng A sub 11, A sub 12, etc. So when we say A sub 11, that's the element in the first row, first column, di ba? So, and so on and so forth. Now, the definition of determinant, okay, is this, no? If we want to get the determinant ng isang matrix, wait lang, palitan ko yung font, ay yung ano, masyadong manipis. We want to get the determinant of certain matrix, ito mangyayari. Okay? Masyado naman makapal. Tama lang. Yan. So, or, kapal pa rin. Yan. Ay, ganun pa rin eh. Okay, yan na natin. So anyway, yan yung ibig sabihin ng determinant. So parang pag nakakita tayo ng absolute value of the matrix A, that means determinant. So for example, meron tayong matrix A na let's say 2 by 2, 1, 0, 2, 1. Okay, if we wish to find the determinant is, ayan yung makikita nating symbol. So determinants are very useful when it comes to solving systems of linear equations, solving unknowns, and they are some of these steps are only kumbaga itong determinant is part lang ng solution para makuha yung mga unknown values. No, maraming gamit yan. So that's the determinant. Now, paano ba yung definition ng determinant? So if you want to get the determinant, it's actually this one, no? So if you have the matrix A na, again, na A11, A12, okay lang yung voice ko, guys? Okay lang.
Tapos,
okay. So for example, meron tayong ganyan na matrix. So pag ginamit natin or hinanap natin yung matrix A, okay, yung determinant niya, that would be, okay, A11, no? Sorry. That would be A11 times A22 minus A21 times A12. So parang yung pagkuha ng determinant kasi in a 2 by 2, it's actually the summation or the product of this diagonal. Ito muna, minus yung product ng other diagonal. Minus ito naman. Okay, that's for a 2 by 2 matrix. No, so for example, meron tayong matrix. Matrix A, 0, negative 1, 2, 3. No? If we're going to calculate the determinant of that matrix, that would be 0 times 3. Dahil ito yon. Okay? Okay, and then minus, laging minus, no? Laging minus the other diagonal. The product of the other diagonal. That is 2 times negative 1. Okay? So pag sinolve natin yan, obviously this becomes 0 minus, that is negative 2. Dahil negative 2, negative 1 times 2 is negative 2. So that is 2. So, and take note that the result of a determinant is always what? A scalar quantity. Okay, so ibig sabihin na scalar quantity, number siya, no? So, meaning, constant number. Yan. Okay? Understood?
Yes, po.
So, another one, if you're going to try, by the way, class, yung mga kinukuha lang natin dito na determinant is square matrix. Yan, pag sinabi natin square matrix, same row versus same column. So, we have -1, 2, -10, 1. Okay. So, if you wish to find the determinant of B, that would be -1 times 1. Okay. So, saan nanggaling yon? Ito. Yung diagonal na yan. And then minus the product of the other diagonal. So, minus, yun lagi yung formula, no? Minus the product of the other diagonal. So, -1 times 1 is -1 minus -10 times 2 is -20. So, we have -1 plus 20, that's 19. Okay. Yan ang determinant ng 2 by 2 matrix. When it comes to 3 by 3 matrix, for example, okay, so medyo higher naman tayo ng konti. So suppose we have a matrix A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23. So you have A31, A32, A33. Yan, for example. For example, yan yung matrix natin, 3 by 3 matrix, no? Now, to get the determinant, this would happen, no? To get the determinant, okay, I will be first, okay, rewriting this. And I will copy the first two columns of the determinant. So that would be A11, A21, A31, A12, A22, and A32. Okay? So yun muna yung gagawin ko dyan, guys. Okay, wait lang. Ayan. So in that, ang gagawin ko, I will get the summation of the products of the diagonals. So ano yung summation ng products ng diagonal? So una kong diagonal is ganito. I have the first diagonal, A11 times A22 times A33. I have the second diagonal, A12, A22, 23, and A31. I have the third diagonal, A13, A21, and then A32. Okay, so yun yung magiging formula natin. So if you're going to get that, so you have determinant of A, that would be A11 times A22, the first diagonal, and A33. Summation of the products. So ibig sabihin, summation ng products nila. So plus the second diagonal, which is this one. So you have A12, A23, A31 plus, again, the diagonals, the third diagonal in this case. So we have A13, A21, and then A32. Nakasunod kayo, guys? Guys,
Yes
nakasunod
po,
kayo?
sir.
Yes po,
Sir.
sir. Nakasunod po.
Okay. Good. Okay. And then, syempre, na-clear mo na lahat yung tatlong diagonal, no? So, ngayon, ano naman ang sunod? Yung susunod naman, yung other diagonal. Yun, sa biyahe. Yan. Yung susunod naman, yung other diagonal. Okay, so A13 to. Erase ko lang. Para mas malinis tignan. Ayan. So, yung other diagonal naman yung magiging target natin. So, that is minus the first diagonal pataas naman. Okay, pag ganyan yan. Okay. So, anong mangyari dito, guys? Ito ay magiging minus the summation of the products of A31. Laging minus kapag nagpalit ka na ng diagonal. Then, plus pa rin kasi summation of products. So, that would be A32, A23, and then A sub 11. Saan nanggaling yun? Ito po yun. A32, A23, A11. Okay? So yan yung other diagonal. Then the last diagonal would be A33, A21, and A12. That would be the last diagonal. So ganun lang din, summation of products. So plus pa rin to. Then we have A33, A21, and then A12. Yan. So don't forget the minus. So ngayon, ito yung formula niyan. Pero hindi natin kakabisaduhin kasi napakahaba ng formula na yan, no? Instead, if you're going to apply it in real life, for example, we have, or in real problem, no, we have here, for example, matrix A. Okay? So kung meron tayong 1, 0, negative 2, 3, 1, 1, negative 1, 2, and 0, if we wish to find the determinant of matrix A, that would be what? 1, 3, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, negative 2, 1, 0, and kokopehin ko yung dalawang first column, which is 1, 3, 1, or negative 1, and 0, 1, 2. So, i-perform natin yung determinant niya. So, again, performing the determinant for the matrix A, the first diagonal we encounter is this. 1 times 1 times 0. So 1 times 1 times 0 plus the other diagonal, 0 times 1 times negative 1. Swerte natin kasi meron lang tayong 0, no? And then 2 times 3 times 2. Okay. Plus 2 times 3 times 2. Okay. Going the other side of the diagonal, pakabilang side naman tayo, no? So magkakaroon tayo ng minus. So ma-minus natin ito. Then going to the other side. So you have negative 1 times 1 times 2. Hindi lang masyadong ayos yung pero diagonal yan. Negative 1 times 1 times negative 2. Then we have the other one. Okay, so we have 2 times 1 times 1. Okay. So pwedeng recta na, pero maganda complete solution. Again, plus yan. 2 times 1 times 1. And lastly, that's plus what? 0 times 3 times 0. So 0 times 3 times 0. Then we have parentheses. Okay, so 1 times 0, that's 0. And then another one is 0. 2 times 3 is 6. Times 2 is 12. Ito yon. Then minus. Okay, negative 1 times negative 2 is 2 times 1 is 2 plus 2. And then plus 0. Okay, so you have there 12. Okay, and then we have 4. So may minus sign ka dito, distribute mo. 2 plus 2 is 4. So minus 4, that is 8. That is our determinant. Question, guys.
Wala pa naman, sir.
Clear naman, clear.
Clear na clear po. Yes po, sir.
So ganun maghanap ng 3 by 3, no? So iba't ibang technique sila. Yung 2 by 2, it's the easiest. 3 by 3, kailangan lang kopyahin yung first 2 columns and then follow the basket type, I think. Yun ang tawag nila dito. No? Basket type of method of getting the determinant by copying the first 2 columns. So yun. Okay. Hello, wait lang guys. Wait lang, saglit. Right. So thank you so much for waiting, guys. So far, no questions naman tayo, no? Okay, no questions. So let's try another one. Let's try another one. So for example, matrix B. So you have, pag matrix B pala, dapat walang absolute, no, sign. So basta declared lang as B. Kasi pag may absolute, ibig sabihin, kinukuha na natin yung determinant. So 1, 2, negative 10, negative 5, negative 3, 2, 1, negative 1, negative 2. Okay, so in order to get, again, the determinant of that, okay, so we should be able to copy 1, negative 5, 1, 2, negative 3, negative 1, negative 10, 2, negative 2, and copy the first 2 columns again. So we have 1, negative 5, and 1, 2, negative 3, and negative 1. Pag inopya natin yan, okay, so you have this, 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 and this one for the first diagonal. Okay, so let's say the determinant of B, that would be 1 times negative 3 times negative 2 plus, we have 2 times 2 times 1, plus we have negative 10 times negative 5 times negative 1, then minus, so minus we have we have yung other diagonal. Okay. This one. Ayan. So, yan na yung magiging diagonals natin, guys. So, minus. Don't forget the minus, ha? So, you have 1 times negative 3 times negative 10. Plus pa rin, since summation ng products, pero other diagonal na to. Negative 1 times 2 times 1 plus negative 2 times negative 5 times 2. Ayan. So, as easy as that, no? And then we do the arithmetic. So 1 times negative 3 times negative 2, that's 6 plus 4. Okay, that's negative 50. Okay, positive 50 to. Positive 50 times negative 1, it's negative 50. Okay? Kasi tatlong negative eh. Minus, we have 30, negative 3 times negative 10. And then we have minus 2. Negative 2 times negative 5 is positive 10 times 2, 20. Okay, so sin natin maging 10 minus 50 minus 30, okay, plus 2 minus 20. No? Or pwede mo naman ding i-simplify muna. No? Ganun din. So you have 30 minus 2, it's 28 plus 20, 48. No? So you have negative 40, 10 minus 50, negative 40, minus 48, that's negative 88. Correct ba, guys? Ayan. Did you understand the questions? Questions ba?
Yes po, sir. Wala naman.
Po, sir.
Nakakasunod naman.
Yes, sir.
So that's how determinants work, no? Ayan. So how about for a 4x4? Okay. So 4x4 determinant. A 4x4 determinant, we are going to employ cofactor method. Okay? Pag ibig sabihin ng cofactor is we will either choose one column or one row. Depende, pipili tayo, no? To be the cofactor. Now, meron din tayong sinusunod na sign convention. Sabihin ko na lang kulay. For 4x4. Suppose meron tayong 4x4 na matrix, no? Baba ko lang. Suppose meron tayong 4x4 na matrix. Purahin ko lang, medyo maliit to kasi. Yan. So you have, let's say 1, 0, negative 1, 0, negative 2, 2, 0, 1, 3, 2, negative 1, 4, and then we have 6, 2, negative 1, and 2. Okay? For example, 4x4 yan. 4 rows, 4 column. No, magiging sign convention yan is kapag gumamit tayo ng cofactor method is ganito. Ibig sabihin ng sign convention, yan yung susundin natin. No? Positive, negative, positive, negative, negative, positive, negative, positive. Okay? So, positive, negative, positive, negative, negative, positive. So, and then positive, negative. Wait lang, may nagpa-pop up sa aking screen at ang ingay. Yan. Then positive, negative, positive, negative, and then negative, positive, negative, positive. So basically, no, meron tayong sign convention and this is our sign convention. Ayusin ko lang. Ayan. So paano ba yun, sir? For example, gusto mong kunin yung determinant ng A. Either, ang sabi ng instruction natin, pipili ka ng isang column or pipili ka ng isang row. Kasi i-extract mo yan. No, for example, pumili ka ng isang row or isang column. Pwede natin piliin yung maraming zero kasi mas mapapadali yung solution natin dyan. So let's say, pinili ko to. Ayan. Okay. So kung pinili ko yan kasi may zero, yan yung row 1. Okay. So from there, kukunin ko yung mga constant niyan. So magiging 1, then may determinant ako. Okay. Then meron akong plus, negative 1. Okay. Dahil may determinant ako. And then so on and so forth. So parang ganito yung mangyayari. Okay. Pag kinuha ko yan, yung buong row na yan, so ganito. Okay. Applying the sign convention, sabi nung, dahil ito yung gagamitin kong sign convention. Okay? So, kumbaga, yan yung magagamit kong sign convention. No? So, now, pinili ko yung una. So, magkakaroon ako ng 1. 1 times, okay, the determinant ng maiiwan. So, kung ito yung aking piniling cofactor, okay, yung buong ito ay canceled at yung buong row na to canceled. Ano yung naiwan na matrix? Ito. Okay? So, yan ang isusulat ko. So, magiging 2, 0, 1, 2, negative 1, 4, 2, negative 1, 2. Applying the sign convention na positive. Yung 1 ko. Okay? Then, nagets ba yung part na yon, guys? Nagets yon? So, I'm going to cross out this column and this row. Okay? And then, kukunin ko yung natirang matrix, which is, ito yon. Nagets nyo? Kuha?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. So, ngayon, magigets nyo na yung pangalawa. Magigets nyo na yan. So, tanggalin ko lang yung mga pinagagawa ko. Okay, burahin ko lang. Ulit. Pero yan pa rin yung cofactor natin, ha? Okay, yung row na yan. Row 1. So, yung pangalawa naman, guys, para di ka malito, add mo lang yung plus. Basta plus lang. Okay? Laging ganyan. Plus, may negative na dito. So, ito yon, yung 0. So, meron kang negative ng value na yon. Okay? Or pwedeng recta, negative. Okay? So, negative of 0. So, kasi naman, pag positive naman nilagay mo dyan, negative of positive, magiging negative. So, pwede mo na rin ilagay na minus. Diba? So, magiging minus 0 times, ayan. So, ang susunod mo naman gagawin is you're going to cover yung column ni 0, yung column na kung anong kinabibilangan niya. Okay, cover up. And then cover mo rin yung row na yan. Okay? So, ano natira, guys? Merong matitira na matrix. So, ano yun? That's negative 2, 0, 1. You have 3, negative 1, and 4. 3, negative 1, and 4. And then 6, negative 2, negative 1, and 2. What's good about it is kahit makuha mo yung determinant nito, kasi determinant to eh. Determinant to. Ito, determinant yan. So kahit makuha mo yung determinant yan, imumultiply mo sa 0, edi 0 na yung whole na ano yan, di ba? Kaya nga, ang ina-advise ko, yung may rows na may 0 or columns na may 0, maganda yon, kunin as cofactor. Do kahit ano naman dyan, kahit anong row, kahit anong column pwede. Okay? So, yan. For the purpose lang na ganun. Yan. Daming chat. Wait lang. O bakit ba lumalabas to dito? Ayan. Saan na tayo? Ayan. So, nagets niyo yung part na yon. Okay? Nagets ba? Guys?
Yes po, sir.
Nagets. So, ngayon, nandun na tayo sa pangatlong cofactor. Okay. Moving on na tayo. So, burahin ko lang ulit yung mga in-encircle ko dito. Diba 0 yun? Nilagay ko dyan. Nabura rin na yan. So again, yung cofactor natin, pinili ko to. So nasa na tayo? Nasa -1 na tayo. So ano mangyari? Okay? Plus, okay? So dahil -1 to at plus convention to, okay, plus ka lang din, -1, plus kasi nga positive na to, kaya plus, and then yung determinant naman nung matitira. So pag pinili ko naman to guys, ang wako-cover niya ito at ito. Laging yung row 1. Okay. So ano mapapili niya? Meron kang -2, 2 and 1, 3, 2 and 4. Then meron ka ring 6, 2 and 2. Ayan. Determinant yan ha. So sorry, palitan natin to determinant. Dapat yung hindi siya matrix, determinant siya. Ayan. So determinant, ibig sabihin absolute. Ayan. Okay? And finally, tayo sa dulo. Ayan. Murahin ko lang. 0 na naman. So 0. Ito yun. Okay. So minus, kasi may minus na. Minus 0 times kung ano yung matatakpan niya. May iwanan niya. Ano ba yun? So itong row yun, takip to, takip din to. So -2, 2, 0, 3, 2, -1, 6, 2, -1. Ayan. So ayan yung magiging determinant ng buong 4x4. So kaya lang, no, para mapadali yung buhay natin, we can cancel this out. Ito, wala na to. Kasi kahit kunin ko yung determinant nito, imumultiply ko sa 0, 0 pa rin. Ito, canceled out na rin to. Kasi kahit kunin ko yung determinant nito, pag minultiply ko sa 0, 0 rin. So, ang natitira lang is yung dalawa. Kaya as much as possible, pag may maraming 0 sa rows or columns, yun yung piliin ninyo. Mas madali yan. So, 1 times the determinant of 2, 0, 1, 2, -1, 4, 2, -1, 2. Okay, plus, or pwede ngang minus na di ba? So, pero sige, lagay pa rin natin, plus -1 of -2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 4, 6, 2, 2. Okay, so gagawin natin, kukunin natin yung determinant nito. So, let's say ito yung A1, kunin natin determinant niyan. So, determinant muna ng A1, so that's 2, 0, 1, 2, -1, 4, 2, -1, 2. Copy the first two columns. 2, 2, 2. Oy, tama ba to? 2, 2, 2 talaga siya. Oo nga, 2, 2, 2 siya lahat. Okay. Let's see what will happen. 2, 2, 2, 0, -1, -1. Okay, kunin yung determinant. So, 2 times -1, it's -2 times 2, -4. Diniretso ko na. Plus 0 to. Okay. Plus 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times -1 is -2. Minus the other diagonals. 2 times negative 1, it's negative 2 times 1. So negative 2 to. Plus, okay, plus, we have negative 1 times 4. Ito yon, negative 1 times 4. It's negative 4 times 2. So negative 8. Okay, and then we have 1, 4, 2. 2 times 2 times 0 would be plus 0. Correct ako na guys ha. Okay lang? Kasunod naman.
Alam po, sir.
So ganun lang din yon, yung 3 by 3. Kung paano natin 3 by 3. Ito, inano ko na lang. Kinuha ko na lahat ng product. Hindi ko na inisa-isa. So you have negative 4 minus 2. Tapos meron ka pa ditong negative 2 minus 8. No? So may minus ka pa dito because of this. Okay, so negative 4 minus 2, negative 6 minus, ito negative 10. Distribute the negative signs, negative 6 plus we have 10, which is 4. Okay, so ibig sabihin, this would be 4. 1 times 4. 1 times the determinant of this. Eh, meron pa tayong isang determinant. Let's say ito yung A2. Kunin natin yung determinant niyan. So yung A2 would be negative 2, 2, 1. So negative 2, 2, 1. 3, 2, 4, 6, 2, 2. 3, 2, 4, 6, 2, 2. Okay, copy the first two columns. Yan. Then, sige, rekta natin. Ayan, no? 4 times negative 2, it's negative 8 plus 2 times 4 times 6, 8 times 6, 8, 16, 48. Yan. Tama ba? 48. Then plus, we have 1 times 3 is 3 times 2 is 6 minus the other diagonals na. 6 times 2 is 12 times 1 is 12 plus 2 times 4. Hindi pala yan. Hindi pala yan. Sorry. 6, di ba? 6 pa ganito. Then ito, 2 times 4 times negative 2. It's 8, negative 16. 2 times 3 times 2. Ayan. So, 4, 12 plus 12. Ano natin? Negative 8 plus 48. It's 40 plus 6. 46 to. Yeah. Minus, you have 24 minus 16. That is 8, no? 8. So, meron kang 46 minus 8. That's 38. Tama ba? Yeah, 38. Yeah, 38. So, anong gagawin? Yung determinant ng A, yun na yun. So, di ba, meron kang cofactor na 1. Ito. So, we have 1 times, yung nakuha natin na determinant ng A sub 1 na to. Determinant nito. That is 4. Okay, and then, we have plus negative 1. Di ba? Plus the negative 1 multiplied by the determinant nung pangalawa. Ito yung A2 natin. Ayan. Which is sinolve natin. No, at naging ano siya, 38. Ayan. 4 minus 38. So, negative 34. Question. So, kung hindi 0 ito, nag-determinant ka pa ulit. Ito, sinama mo to at ito. Pero since 0 na yan, any number multiplied by 0 will be 0. Question, guys.
Wala naman, sir.
So, ito yung papagawa ko sa inyo, no? So, mapapractice na yung lahat ng determinants ninyo. So, ngayon, your problem set would be, okay, kokopyahin ko lang to. Ay, hindi na. Bago na lang. So problem set tayo. Find the determinant lang naman. Okay? Yun lang. With your complete solution. So find the determinant for matrix A. We have -10, -2, -5, and 1. Okay? That's for matrix A. For matrix B, we have a 3 by 3, -1, 2, -1, 6, 3, 6, 9, 12, -10, and -5. And for number 3, okay, matrix C, that is a 4 by 4, 1, 2, -3, and 4, 6, 7, -5, -10, -20. Wait lang, medyo hindi ayos yung aking pagkakalagay para align sila. -20, -5, 6, 7, 8, 9, -10, and -2. So find the determinant. No, dito, use cofactor using the sign convention. O, kahit anong piliin nyo dyan. Kahit anong piliin nyo dyan. Kahit ito yung piliin ninyo. Pwedeng ito. Okay? So basta pag pinili ninyo, follow the sign convention. No, yung magiging sign convention again would be positive, negative, positive, negative, negative, positive, negative, positive. Okay, and then positive, negative, positive, negative, negative, positive, negative, positive. Yan ang sign convention. Tapos, ang requirement ko pala dito is that use two cofactor and compare the answer. Siyempre, kapag gumamit ka ng dalawang cofactor, no, kunwari, ito yung unang ginamit mo. Okay. May other solution dyan. Tapos yung next, ito na ginamit mo. May isa pang solution dyan. So, pag parehas ng sagot, tama yun. Okay. Kasi dapat equal lang. So, bali sa number 3, parang meron kang 3.1 and 3.2. The first cofactor, nakuha mo yung determinant. And the second cofactor, yung nakuha mo yung pangalawang determinant by choosing any column or row here. Picturean nyo lang. Okay. Problem set natin yan. Picture, screenshot. Okay, whenever you can just picture or what. So yan. Submission yan next week. Next week, Thursday yan.
Sir, tanong ko lang po.
Yes.
Yung lab po, ilan po yung pasa?
Ha?
Yung laboratory. Ay, sa kabila pala.
Laboratory. Wala.
Sa kabila pala.
Questions? Wala naman?
Wala na po, sir.
So, malinaw yun guys ha. So, pag alam nyo na yung 3x3 sign convention, madali na lang para sa inyo. No? Takip-takip lang. Kapag nakakuha na kayo ng isang cofactor, takpan nyo lang, tapos yung matrix na matitira, yun yung kukunan nyo ng determinant. Okay? So, may questions pa ba? Wala naman. Questions, clarifications? Wala naman.
Wala naman po.
Okay, so yun lang guys. Stop ko muna.